due to the high cost of importing complete vehicles. The clever old 8 decided to import the vehicles in parts, at scrap prices, and reassemble them into full cars in Pakistan. Most of these vehicles are used Toyota cars imported from Japan. The reason why Pakistanis love Toyota vehicles is because they have a low failure rate. And even second-hand cars, even those that have been owned multiple times, rarely have issues. For old 8, these second-hand cars are practically no different from new ones. But their price is just a fraction of that of new cars. This makes them highly attractive to most customers. Since the boss doesn't have a proper factory, the car assembly process is done outdoors. Once the cleaning is done, the wheels can be installed. From the condition of the wheels, it's clear that the car is still relatively new. It's rare to see iron wheels in the domestic market nowadays, but older wheels have their advantages. They're cheaper and can be repaired if deformed, which suits old 8's needs perfectly. Before export, the car was cut into flat sections, with the A, B and C pillars and the roof removed. At this stage, the car frame needs to be welded back together. The horizontal cuts on the frame are very smooth, and once reassembled, it fits almost perfectly. Only brass welding rods are needed to weld the body back together. After welding the pillars, the roof is reinstalled. The cut edges of the roof are also done very professionally. This is definitely the work of a skilled Pakistani craftsman. I suspect the dismantling of the car was done by a Pakistani team at the Japanese end. And both sides worked together to make this business model possible. The body metal is very thin. Besides welding with a spray gun, cold welding technology could also work. But since old 8's conditions are limited, being able to quickly weld the car body with existing equipment is already quite good. Next, a layer of putty is applied to the weld seams. In the past, old 8 would have to do a grinding process after welding. But this time, he skipped this step because the weld seams were relatively smooth. After smoothing the seams, a layer of body filler, also known as atomic filler, is applied, which dries faster than putty. Then, the car is ready for spraying with paint. The grinding step wasn't shown, but based on the smoothness of the filler,